Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarín.
My name is Miriam Pallant. I'm a senior and a Spanish major, and I studied abroad in Xalapa, Mexico with BCA.
And my name is Kaya Simonson. I'm a senior political science and Spanish major, and I studied abroad in the same program that Miriam did. So when I was in Mexico, when I first got there, there was another student there who had been there for a while, for about 6 months. She was from California, and she took the salsa class, and she kept inviting me to go to it, but I didn't want to go because I had no idea how to dance salsa, and I thought that they would assume that I knew how and kind of throw me in there and say, start dancing, and that I would be really embarrassed about it. So I didn't go until another exchange student, Kazuhiko from Japan, got together a group of international students, and we all went to the salsa class together, and they started from the most basic, where to put your feet, and so I felt really comfortable and had a lot of fun. And so I ended up going to the salsa class almost every day for 2 or 3 hours, and it's called Salsa Cubana, Salsa Enreda, which means it's you dance with all the people, and you go around in a circle and change partners. So that ended up being one of the highlights of my study abroad that I just didn't expect to do at all. And I had a lot of fun. And whenever Kazuhiko and I felt like we were really struggling with a step, we would practice it a lot over and over. And he would always say, experiencia cultural, which means it's a cultural experience, like we're just learning and trying out something different.
So the first night that I was with my host family, they asked me if I wanted to go to a family reunion or a birthday party or something with them. And I said, of course, like totally, I want to go. And so we went, and I knew it was going to last a while. I think we got there at about 3, so I was expecting to be home around 9. And so we were there for a while, and the food was amazing, and there was all these little kids, and it was a lot of fun. And then at 9, we were still there, and then I was starting to get tired, and then at 9:30, the karaoke started. And then at 6:30 in the morning, the karaoke ended, and that was a moment of culture shock, but just a wonderful, wonderful way to experience it, and just to see how important families are and togetherness is, and how people just took me in as one of their own. And I needed a serious nap the next day, but it's one of my fondest memories. I think Mexico is a special, special place because I'm hesitant to say because of its proximity to the United States, because the place we were in was totally different, and I didn't feel at all like I was in my same culture, same mode. But I think one of the benefits of Mexico and the United States sharing a border and being close is that both sides, both groups of people have really strong and oftentimes false impressions about what the other group is like. And so to be in Mexico and to have the opportunity to hear how people from Mexico view people from the United States, and to explain how people from the United States view people in Mexico, and to sort of have the opportunity to firsthand debunk some of those stereotypes was just really special. And that aside, the Mexican family that I had, and by family I mean friends and classmates and family and professors and everything, was the most warm, welcoming group of people that I have ever met. And I go to Haverford, so that's saying a lot.
Going off that, I think that it's so easy to make friends there, and we both made a lot of mutual friends. We made our own friends. We made friends with international students and a lot of Mexican friends, and we would go on trips with them on the weekends. And just that, the easiness of slipping in to the culture and the life there really is what was one of the best parts of studying abroad there. And aside from that, Jalapa itself as a city is the perfect city to study abroad in, because it's big enough that there's a lot going on, but small enough that you feel like you can get to know the city really well and don't feel lost. And also it's a student city, so there's a lot of cultural events, a lot of coffee shops, and it's just a really, really charming place to live.
De alto será